Hello and thank you for joining me on my colouring quest. First of all, I hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and I'm wishing everybody a happy new year. I honestly can't believe we're going into the new year here, but hey ho, let's go. Yeah, sorry about that. So this is my completed pages video for the months of November and December. Yeah. And I'm glad it ended up this way because I coloured 6 pages in November and I think I've also coloured 6 pages in December. So I think that makes for a decent sized video then, doesn't it? And yes, so it is literally New Year's Eve that I'm filming this. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. I am not going anywhere. I've been to work, I've come home, and yeah, I just need to colour basically. I am actually working on a page as well, but I thought I would come and do this now because it seems like I've got time to. So I shall move these out of the way and just get started. It's heavy. So first of all, I have this Petit Poupée bookmark collection, the Disney Hachette Heroes, and previously I had coloured this Tinkerbell page, and now I have done a second page which is Olaf, and I love it. It's like simple but effective, I think. Look at him. I have done him more in purples rather than blue, but I love the snowflakes, and I used a, oh my gosh, what do you call them? Oh my gosh, my brain's gone poof. Where you get the paper hole punch. The snowflake hole punch. I have them in 2 different sizes of design, and I just used it on some sticky holographic paper and just made stickers and added them on. So the silver in the background is very windy. I don't even know if you can hear that. I can hear it quite a lot from inside. So sorry about this. They're a bit awkward. And I've just noticed I have a huge dent in my mat. How in the world have I managed that? So yeah, the silver in the background is KJ Designs by Karen watercolour. I haven't wrote down what the colour was called and I don't remember, so sorry about that, but it's this silver that is all in the background. That's metallic. I have used Brute Thinner square pencils, Derwent watercolour pastel shades pan. Oh yes, I'd forgot I had even used that. That is, I have it right here, it's this little pan, like travel size pan, and I used it to base all of Olaf and the snow, giving it that sort of pale purple tone, and then I went on top with the Brute Thinner square pencils, and it says, I read that as stickles, but it's stickers that I've wrote. Yeah, you can tell that, that I need to chill. Yes, so the stickers, the Posca pen, did I mention that? I don't know if I did. I think it's obvious that I've used that, but anyway. Yeah, so watercolour for the base, Posca pen, Brute Thinner square pencils, KJ Designs by Karen watercolour, and then the stickers. And that was very fun and easy. I literally did that within one evening, and I never start and finish a page on the same day, but I needed to just colour this day, and I can't stop looking at the reflectives on the snowflakes. So that is the Petit Poupée bookmark book. Next up we have Sweet Girls Colour in Heaven Pocket Edition, and I'm going to zoom in a bit because I don't want to have to hold all these. I have a few small ones and then I've got normal sized books. So yeah, and this is designs by May Mapalad, And these are definitely cute designs. I don't know if anybody's seen this book, so but everything in here is basically a character, and this one's a Gatto, this one's Honeycomb, this is the one that I've coloured, this one's called Clara Cotton Candy, and yeah, so much fun. Again, a simpler one. I have used alcohol markers, Black Widow pencils, and Posca pen. That was it. Like, no sparkles. I don't know how I got away with not using any sparkles on this page, because looking at it now, I'm like, why didn't I sparkle this one up? And I really don't know, but yeah, I love that. The macaron candy cane. I didn't know there was that one even in there. Could have coloured that. Cookies, banana cake, donut. So lots of different foods and character, basically. And yeah, that's a book you could colour any time of the year. Like, just, I love the cute chibbiness of it as well. Look at that chubby little caterpillar down there. It is a caterpillar, right? It is now. Next up we have this Korean colouring book, and I have translated it to Lovely Girl Colouring Book by Vivinos. And I had looked ages for this book. I don't know if, I think I've mentioned it before, where I had it saved on Book Depository, and then when it came to them closing down, I went to go and buy it and it was sold out. And then I couldn't find it for quite a while because I didn't know what to search to be able to find it, because I didn't have a picture, so I couldn't do like a photo search, and I didn't have a name, because even now if you put Lovely Girl Colouring Book in, like, tons of colouring books come up, and I don't know if this one shows up, but it didn't the last time I searched for it. So yes, I will give the ISBN number to anybody that is searching. But yeah, this has quite simple, well, you can make them as difficult as you want, couldn't you? But I love the style. Like, some of them are extremely simple, and then some of them, like these, just lollipops for you to do. And you do have their version on this size, as you do with quite a lot of Korean colouring books. But yeah, I like them. And then we're getting to the one that I coloured. Oh no, we've gone past the one that I coloured. I have coloured, take my tabs out, this page. So this side you have their version, and then this side you have my version, and I have made them very shiny in the background. So their version is quite muted in colours. Like, they've used a lot of like pale green and orange, and I don't know if it's just because it's printed in this book, but they do seem quite muted. They're not as vibrant, but I don't know, like I said, if that's the printing in the book or that's their actual style. I'm not sure. But yes, I do like how mine turned out. A bit more vibrant, I would say, but yes, I do like the shiny backgrounds because I didn't know what to do with them, so I just put KJ Designed by Karen watercolours in the background. One is plum and one is fuchsia. Then I have used Posca pen and Castle Art gold pencils. That was it. That was it. And this paper is quite smooth, and it didn't like my Faber-Castell Polychromo black very much. I did struggle a bit with that. Like, in a few places I've got some indentations on the paper, but I'm fine with that. But I know now for next time, softer pencils will probably appreciate the paper more, I guess. because when I was using the Castle Art Gold ones, yeah, I didn't struggle. But you know me, I've ran out of black in everything, and I can hear things being blown around outside. Hopefully it's not our garden. I don't think we've got anything out there, but you know. So that was Lovely Girl colouring book by Vivian. Next we have quite possibly my favourite page that I've coloured most recently. That can always change, but yes, it's from this, gosh, what was it called? Friendly Squirrel and the Residents of Antique Town by Manga. The Japanese squirrel book, as a lot of people know it by. And I have coloured my first page in here, and I'm so proud of it. Like, it took me forever. And I mean, I started this in October, like quite early on in October as well, and then I just had, oh, you're getting a glare, sorry about that. And I just had to keep on stopping and starting. So if I hold it like that, that should be okay. Yeah, the light is to the side of me, so I have to position things well. But yeah, I tried to make this look like a window, so obviously you see the wall on the inside here as solid, but in this one you would get reflections and stuff off of the glass, wouldn't you? So I thought I'd include the light and the wall colour and hope for the best, and I like it. I don't think I could do it any better with where I am at now. But yeah, I had fun playing around with lighting, so my light sources were the lights here, the candles here, this lantern. The pumpkin had a more of an orangey glow down here, whereas everything else was like a pale yellow glow over everything. What is that? I don't know. A crumb of some sort has made its way onto the page. So yeah, but lots of little details in this which made it take time, and I took forever picking colours. So I used the Brute Finn the Square pencils on this page. They loved this paper, quite honestly. I could carry on using them in here. And Posca pen and Winsor & Newton gold ink is on the bunting and the ribbon. So yes, that's nice and shiny. Yeah, I didn't know what colour to do the bunting, but because I started it for Halloween, but then I was sort of finishing it for autumn, and I thought, well, what can I do? I don't want to do it orange, because the decorations are Halloweeny, but they are very autumnal. In a sense, you've got all your like vegetables and stuff up here as well. And some things I didn't know what they were, so I just made them up. Like, I think these are meant to be apples, and I'm not sure if these were supposed to be berries or something else, but they became berries in my mind. But yeah, I'm really, really proud of this one. So yeah, I probably won't be colouring in this one again anytime soon though, because like I said, that did take me 2 months to finish, because I want to do these pages justice to the best of my ability. Every time I see this, I love it. It's so cute. Right, anyway, so that was Friendly Squirrel and the Residents of Antique Town by Mona. I'm never going to remember the translations for these books. Next up we have, oh, zoom out a bit, shall we? We have World of Princesses Special of Colour in Heaven with illustrations by Fabiana Treyer. Now you'll notice the cover here, I haven't finished it. This was when I had marker pens and, well, alcohol markers, and I wanted to see what colours for bases of skin, like to give different tones and stuff, and I like these. Don't ask me what they are now. I probably don't even have those pens anymore. This was a long time ago. But yes, I never finished them, but it helped me pick out for what I was doing at the time, I think. So I coloured this one, this page, the Macabre Princess, and until I got this out of the drawer, I completely forgot I coloured this, and I feel so bad because I really like how it turned out. And this was actually finishing off a whip. I had done her skin tone in here, so I had done her skin, and that was it, I think. And I have used alcohol markers, Castle Art gold pencils, Posca pen, and black diamond stickles. They are on the spiders because I didn't want to make them real spiders because it's only in her headpiece. So I thought I'd make them sparkle like they were made out of jewels or something. But yeah, I am really happy with that one. Do I have any others coloured in here? I think I have. Ah yeah, that was the Fire and Ice challenge. And then that was a Colour in Heaven challenge, Night Sky with Fireworks from 2021. Oh my gosh, that's so long ago, but also not that long ago. Like, it feels like I coloured this like 6 months ago, but obviously years. But yeah, I love the pictures in here, but again, these are ones that would take me time. So that was the World of Princesses special by Fabiana Trejo. Next I have Autumn Colour in Heaven Presents, and oh, this one's got more than one person in, so I just go to the page that I coloured. The page I coloured was by Daria Sakasoi. I don't know how to say that either. I need for all colouring book artists to combine and make a video just of how to pronounce their names, so I cannot butcher them. But yeah, I did this one. This one was fun to do, although it did take me a while, so I kept wanting to colour it and then I didn't want to colour it. But yeah, it got there in the end. So I've used alcohol markers, Castle Art gold pencils again, Posca pen as usual, and some Mod Podge Extreme glitter. So I will show you the glitter. It's on the hearts. Did I do it anywhere else? Oh, and the heart's in the background. But I didn't do it on the heart, on her cup. So yes, that was just a simple one. And I'm annoyed with myself at this. I bought it and on the way home I had it in my bag and I bent all the edge. It's not affected any of the colouring pages, but I'm still sad because I tried to flatten it out and it wouldn't. So I've got to be careful with this one. Right, so that was Autumn. Next up I have Winter. So basically I coloured the autumn one in November, and then this winter one I have coloured this month in December. And for winter I coloured this page. It's called Christmas Swing by Mariola Budek. And I've seen people colour this picture multiple times from, I think she probably had this available on Etsy, maybe. I know I've seen this not just from the Colour in Heaven anyway, I think. And so I have used Faber-Castell Polychromos, Posca pen and Mod Podge Extreme Glitter. The Mod Podge Extreme Glitter is on all the stars on the ribbon. I wanted to keep the mouse quite soft colour because I thought I very almost went for a brown mouse, and I was like, no, not again, because I often look at a mouse and I think of that nice soft brown to make it cute, but I thought like a creamy off-white and like the pink in the ears and tails and that would look really nice. So yeah, but I didn't know what to do for this hat, and it looks like Where's Wally? That's Or I think in other parts of the world it's also called Where's Waldo, which I don't... why did it end up with different names? Why didn't... yeah, probably to each country's sort of names that they go by, but yeah, anyway, I remember it was the first time I heard Where's Waldo and I was like, what in the world's that? So people hearing Where's Wally probably think the same as well. But yeah, we grew up here with Where's Wally. But yeah, I really like how that turned out. I was a bit worried about the ball, but yeah, it was the bit that looks like it sort of curves inside the ball. I didn't really know how to colour it, as I just wanted to use the colours I was using on the outside. But yeah, somehow it looks okay, but like I look at it and I think I could have done something else, but I don't know what I could have done. So yeah, this is a very cute book, and I may keep this one out because in the front here, if I can pick it up, there are some beautiful illustrations by Lenka Filanenko. Like that dog, I keep looking at that dog and I'm like, I need to colour that dog, but I don't know. Oh, sorry. Because I was going to colour, I think I've gone past it now. I was going to try and colour, where is it? I was going to try and colour that one as well this month, but yeah, I never got around to it. Some of the pages that I chose to colour at the beginning of the month took a lot longer than expected because of my own like procrastinating and stuff. But yeah, so I didn't get round to that one, so I think I'll keep this one out just in case, because winter is for another couple of months, so I've got time. Maybe I have picked out loads. So that was winter. Next up I have Yam Puff 100, and this is a colouring book I like to go to when like I need something to add colour and yeah, just have fun, and it does. It is a very fun book to colour. I have coloured this reindeer girl. I have used alcohol markers, Castlight gold pencils again, Posca pen, and stickles in hibiscus. I never know how to yeah, I give up. Help. Yeah, so basically I did an alcohol marker base over the whole thing, including the circle I added in the background, and then I went on top with the stickles to make it sparkle. And I love how that turned out. Like, simplicity, but it worked for me in this case. Like, some pages, if you add too much, it doesn't look right, and then other pages, if you don't add too much, they still look great. I hope you know what I mean. You don't always have to go full on. That still makes me laugh from that Let the Dice Decide challenge I did, and everything kept coming out red and pink. I'm like, well, it's there, I did it. So yeah, this is a very cute book, available on Amazon I believe still. I like that one, love that. And yeah, there was a few Christmassy ones to choose from. I saw people colouring this one this year. I almost did it as well, but I didn't. I like that one as well. But yeah, I decided to go for the reindeer girl this time around. There's always next year. Yeah. So that was Yam Puff 100. Next up we have the Christmas special of Colour in Heaven. The issue is number 107. because they do come with one of these like every year, Christmas specials that is. Sorry, I did just take a short break. I kept hearing things like blowing around the garden and wasn't sure if it was our garden. It is not our garden. But yes, and everything's okay with what is blowing around. It's just, yeah, it's fine. So back to this Christmas special, and I coloured this page, this lovely skiing penguin page by Mayval Mapalad. That is the same one as that. How did I not realise that when I have been colouring them? Same illustrator. Never knew that. That is good to know. Because I was thinking, oh, I wonder if they have any more pages to colour. I own another book already. What is wrong with me? Yeah. I think I even Google searched. Wow. Oh dear. Anyway. Alcohol marker base. Castle Art gold pencil again. I had them out this month. They're nearly out every month anyway, but they were the last 2 months I've kept them out basically. Posca pen and Stickles in the colour Mermaid Tail. That is basically, I did the alcohol marker underneath and put the stickles on top like I did with that other circle background. I just think it looks nice when it's got the colour underneath it, and then you can just simply make it sparkle. But yeah, this was for the Colour in Heaven challenge to colour a Christmas page without using traditional Christmas red and green. So I went purple, and I even didn't use too much white. Like, I tried to make the snow have the different colours in it as well, but yeah, that's fine. But yeah, I like how he turned out, or she, I don't know, haven't decided on that. I just like it. So yes, yeah, so last year I did the snowman, and I did a couple more in here as well, I think. So many good ones in this Christmas issue. I didn't bother getting this year's because I don't colour that many Christmas pages anyway. This one is still one of my favourites ever coloured. That was last year as well, and then I also have this one from last year. That was when I first got the KJ Design by Karen watercolour, and I only put the thinnest of thin layers down, and it doesn't show off the colour as well as it could. Like, that colour looks so much nicer when you actually build the colour up. But I think I was scared of using it on this paper, so I mean, it still looks nice, but it could be so much more. But yeah, so that was the Christmas special number 107. Okay, next we have Shooting Star by Maria Troll. And this one is such a beautiful book. This is the first page I've coloured from this book, and it is right near the back. Take my tabs out. It is this page, and I love it. Again, the simplicity here I think is key, and the sparkle. Look at the sparkle. That again is a KJ Design by Karen watercolour, and I do I have, yes, bezel. That is called Bezel, and it is really, really pretty, even more so in person. Like, you can't, that sort of shows it slightly. It's very sparkly anyway. But yeah, and I got a new water. Oh my gosh, I got a new paintbrush, and it is great at keeping like thin lines. Wow, it looks very simple. I can't remember what this type of brush is called, but they came in a pack of 4, and you can see how thin the end is, and it was able to like hold quite a bit of the colour, so I could like go on every single bit of the snowflake without messing up, because I've always struggled with that. And I tried buying those, you know, you get the really small nibbed brushes, and I find that they don't hold much colour and I get a bit impatient. So I tried them, and when they came I was like, oh my gosh, they're huge, this isn't gonna work. But it does, because the brush is okay, but I can't remember what they were called. They came in this pack of 4. I don't know why one is brown and the rest are black. Like, don't know. Oh, you can't even really... I don't know if you can make out what that is. Like, fine drawing brushes? Yeah. They were on Amazon anyway, but I just thought I would say just in case. So I have used on this page Neocolor 2 as a base for everything. I have used Polychromos pencils, Faber-Castell Polychromos that is, Posca pen, and then that KJ Designed by Karen watercolour. I just love seeing it sparkle. But yeah, my main focus on this was a soft and subtle background, and then the deer. I wanted to do the deer the best I could, and I haven't got much experience colouring deers, so I just looked up a few pictures online. Like, Pinterest is your friend if you want to colour something you haven't coloured before. I just typed in deer and it came up with pictures, and I saw like the colour variations and stuff, and I went with this sort of soft tan type colour. Yes, and I really do like it. And this book, as I said, is beautiful. I always stop on this page, like I like that. And where's that other page that I always stop on? Probably won't be able to find it now. Kitty. That one. That is one of my favourites in here. I just think it's so cute and so simple. And she likes these trees, but now I'm looking at this one and I'm like, is that just a bush? And that's the style she draws her bushes in. So that makes me think, why did I add apples? Oh well, it can be whatever I want it to be. It's my coloured page, she says, hopefully. But then again, you've got these trees on the front are drawn like that. So maybe that's just how she draws many different things. But anyway, beautiful, beautiful book. Shooting Star by Maria Troll. And the last 2 books are both by Camilla de Erico. Let me just get them a moment. Right, first up we have Flights of Fancy, and you would have seen this page if you had watched the video, and I don't have a tab in it anymore. Why don't I have a tab in it? Oh, the tab is not on it. So this is the video, and I'm getting terrible glare on this. I can do that, but it actually shows the gold quite nicely. So I have used Dr. P.H. Martin's Bombay India inks on the background. Very vibrant, very nice. Need to work with them again. Loved it. Black Widow pencils, Posca pen, and gold leaf, which is all the gold that you see on the strands that I used to make it look like the mushrooms are dangling. And yes, this was very fun. It was a long video though. But yeah, I like it so much. Like, when you do a page and you you just, like, wow, I did that. I actually did that. I mean, I'm proud of most of the pages I colour, but it's not very often I'm like, I actually think, wow, I actually did that. Like, it's mostly the background for me, because I was working with something new that I'd never used, and somehow it worked how I wanted it to. It kind of looks slightly different than what I was going for, but it kind of worked out better. But yeah, I just love the vibrancy of that. So that was Pop Manga Flights of Fancy. That was my first one in there, wasn't it? Yes. And then the last completed page I did was from Pop Manga Cute and Creepy. Oops, sorry about that. I had a whip in here from a few months ago, I think. And because I want to focus on this book next year and for the foreseeable future, I wanted to get that whip done so in the new year I can start fresh. So it's not really a winter page, but I did it this month. And it is this page. Oh my gosh, the glare is terrible. But you can see the background bit. That is all gold leaf, although it is the gold leaf Cosmic Shimmer Flakes in Spiced Honey colour. So you have like the gold, bronze and silver all in one pot. And then I have coloured her using the Castle Art gold pencils. I think this is where they started out, and I had them for quite a while. So yes, Posca pen and Daler-Rowney Designer's Gouache, because I did a gouache base over the whole page of this. I did that on a few pages across Camilla D'Errico's books. Like, that's how it became a whip to start with. And then, yes, I coloured on top of the gouache. So that's why everything ends up with a base colour of the background colour, which I find helps make it more cohesive. Is that the right word for that? I think so. Yeah, a bit more cohesive. And it's sort of given her a glow, I think. I mean, I have tried to add a glow to her, but when you see the undertones shining through a bit more, yeah, it's very nice. But yeah, I really do like how that one turned out. And that's just another page completed. And yes, I really do want to have this full up. But I hope to do them all to my best sort of standard. So it's going to take me a while to complete this because I do have a lot more to go in it. But I really want to try and get as much done at least next year. So yes, really hope that I keep on top of that goal, because that is one of the only goals I have. I have focus on Cute and Creepy and whips. I want to narrow my whips down a bit more, especially in Kirby Roseanne's books. Whereas if you saw my 25 books for 2025, you would have seen that. And next up, that was all my completed pages, but I am colouring a page right at this moment, so I thought I'd show you my whip. So this is my whip. Oh, it is from this Korean book, which is, I do have it right down, I think it's Girls and Flowers 2? Oh, Flower and Girl 2 by Union Sama. And yes, so over this side is like a warm version that they have done, which, look at the facial expression on that. I don't think I'll be able to copy the facial expression, but they've gone for warm and I've gone for cool tones. So I'm doing her hair black with blue highlights, and then the flowers, I think they'll really pop once I finish the hair. But there is a lot of hair, like hair is the main thing on there, and so far I have only used Faber-Castell Polychromos, but I have wrote down already what I plan to use, so hopefully I will still go ahead with what I've wrote down, because I already had the vision in my head of what I want to do, so I just wrote it down so I don't forget. But yeah, so far I've only used Polychromos, and the white Posca pen I've started to do on the hair there for the little stars and stuff. But yeah, it's a really pretty image, so I'm trying to do my best, but I don't know if I'll finish it tonight because I feel like I need to go into chill out mode and watch something. But yeah, so that is it for coloured pages, but I just wanted to show you one more thing, and that is these Winsor & Newton Pro Marker set. I just put it on its side a moment. It has 96 pieces. This isn't even the full set that you can get of the Pro Markers, but from what I can find, it is the biggest available set that you can get, and then you have to buy the smaller sets or individuals. But because I only had the one of the Manga smaller sets, I thought this will be a great place to start. And they come in this box, lovely box, and it's got a magnetic clip here, and then they are all laid out for you in like this, and you get 2 blacks, like woohoo, and 2 blenders, although I don't really use the blender because I'm not good with that sort of stuff. But I wanted to swatch them, and guess what? You can go on the Winsor & Newton website and you can print off a swatch sheet. Like, look at that. All there ready to just fill in. And they also have it in a completed coloured version, so you can see what colours that you are missing. Now, because this is printed, some of the colours may be off slightly because I don't know how accurate my printer can be to get the right colours, if you know what I mean. And if you look here, like this one and this one match quite perfectly, but this one, let me just bring it up, this one and this one is slightly more warmer than this, and this is the pen version that I've done myself. But yeah, they're not different by too much, but this also is only like 1 swoosh of colour, so I haven't built the layers up or anything. But I thought this is a really, let me just move this out of the way. I thought this was a really good idea to see like what colours to sort of add to the collection first, because I can see what I already got, and then if it's only a slightly different shade, I can hold off on getting that one if I've already got one similar, and I can go for the ones that are more like completely different. But I really want to fill up the violet section because look how pretty they are. I know these, again, they are different, like especially that deep dark aubergine colour, but like I said, on here I've only done 1 swoop, so maybe if I had more layers it might be different. But yeah, and they even had the chart in 2 different versions. They had this colour family like style, and then they had just 1 big block of the colour family, so it went from the yellows to orange to pinks, etc. You can see what I mean. I'm not good with a blender. This is how it showed it, and I could not do that. I was like, I think I did it in the wrong order, and then I tried to erase it and then it just spread even more. And but I'm okay with that. I don't need to use a blender. Most of the time I use alcohol markers for just basing, which was why I only did the colour with 1 sort of swoosh across it. But yeah, I'm really happy with this. I've been saving my money for a bit for this because they are expensive, although they are much more expensive on the Winsor & Newton website. I got mine off of Amazon, and I also had an Amazon gift card for Christmas, so that's why I decided to finally get these. And I no longer have to use markers that yellow. I'm so happy, because I've never known these to yellow. I've used, like I said, I've used the Manga set. I don't have them with me, but in the Manga set I had some colours that weren't in this set, but some colours were also in this set. So I have a couple of duplicates, but yeah, really pretty colours. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed watching. Yeah, just a little bit at the end, because I don't want to do a haul video, because I got, for Christmas, well, Christmas and this sort of month, I got these, and I got the, oh my gosh, what's it called? The Maria Troll. Where is it? This book. I got this. My mum got me this for Christmas. So yes, that is a stunning book. But that is pretty much all the sort of colouring art sort of stuff I got. So I didn't want to make a separate haul video. So if you weren't interested, you could have just skipped past this. And so yes, hope you have a colourful new year, and I hope you're all doing well. Until next time, happy colouring, goodbye.